the rather pesky climb that was part of the loop here to establish himself a gap. That was with just over 20 kilometres to go, and he's held that absolutely impeccably, extended it to a minute and a half, and he might end up winning by more than that margin as well, because he's going to kick into this climb. He's got some he's got a cushion. He'll want as big a gap as he can, Brian. He's got a defending day to come tomorrow. Don't be surprised if he is equally as loud in certain regard, but he's let his legs do the talking today, and we're going to be hearing from him as winner and race leader at the end of today.
Yeah, he's looked really good. He's getting into the last kilometre here. When he won in Montreal, he equalled the best season for any team. It was HTC Columbia that won 85 races in 1 year. They equalled it in Montreal, UAE Team Emirates. And then the record was broken, of course, in the Tour of Luxembourg when Brandon McNulty won that. So he did come in here with some good form. This is going to be win number 87 for the UAE Team Emirates. Previous record was 85, as just stated before.
Absolutely remarkable. Well, let's see what they do in Lombardia, shall we? As well, coming into our consciousness for next weekend. Well, the Paris Tour as well, still up ahead of us. Well, they just shilly-shally through the curves here, and it's a question of fighting for silver and bronze on the day. Meanwhile, Brandon McNulty gets himself onto the stairs, another word for cobbles, as he starts to drive into this. He's just going to TT his way up. He's going to take the day, handsomely so, take the lead of this race as defending champion. And it's hard to see any scenario where he would be unseated. He stays planted, and he is going to have himself an emphatic statement of just how good this man is throughout an entire reach of a season. Hyper reliable, brilliant on a bike, and quite frankly, a lovely guy off it and a predator on board. Coming up to nearly 4 hours and 50 minutes, just shy of that, in the saddle, and he is absolutely in control of his destiny. Bursts into the sunshine, another couple of little loops, possibly 100 metres still remaining. He's into the hoarded section. You can see where the finish line is. He comes into the light and the crowd here as we shine a Super Trooper on this Super Trooper. What a guy he's turned out to be. And what a jewel in the box of UAE Team Emirates as well. You can hear the roars, he can hear it as well. We've had some very close finishes here in the past. Today is not one of them. Brandon McNulty is in charge, and he's into the red leader's jersey as well. What about that?
Yeah, it was head and shoulders above everybody else today, and he came into this race as the favourite and duly obliged. He's one of these riders that, you know, he decided himself what trajectory he was going to take. Stayed with a second division rally team for a couple of years before going up into World Tour. Of course, he had significant success in his early years, and it's just built on that year after year. And another really strong performance from Brandon McNulty, the man from Arizona, taking this stage here today and well in control of this race, and looks like he's going to defend the title.
Certainly does. Now, what can Zambonini do? He's got Kwiatkowski's wily old fox behind him, possibly the fresher Nicolau in the vanguard as well. He's there in third wheel from this little group that's going to duke out the podium for today. Kwiatkowski, well, in his Milano Sanremo winning modes, he can indeed produce the goods, but Zambonini's been going very, very strongly. He was second, but don't forget, on stage two. Kwiatkowski just goes over to the other side of the road, doesn't want to offer up anybody anything in terms of aero assist here. Zambonini responds. Zambonini's going to shoulder the wall here, staying with it as Nicolau drifts staying with it is Kwiatkowski. Can he get round him in the last 50 metres? It's going to be between the pair of them. It's bouncing as the torque goes through the back wheel, and it is finally Zambanini that gets another second place. He's got a brace of those now in this race. Kwiatkowski in third place, ahead of Nicolau. And then a group of riders for whom what might have been, where is Tim Wellens? Can't see him at the moment. There he is, just rocking and rolling. Got a 1-2 and a bit of a time gap as well, and more space further down the mountain. And it shows you just how tough this day and this finish is. We're already at over 2 minutes to Brandon McNulty, and some quality riders kind of found out today. Magnus Sheffield just coming to the line, back into the sunshine here. And a few others, including Omzurl, the Slovenian champion, crossing the line with Zana. And we wait for, it's going to be a while indeed, for the peloton and our former leader. Wellens finally at the line ahead of Ireba. That was a tough day for absolutely everybody.